Hello scholars, this is the lesson overview video for math lesson number 11, Introduction to Integers. You will need the following materials for this lesson. First, you'll need your Bellringer notebook and you will need your Chromebook. The learning target for this lesson is I can graph a positive and negative number. Your first task is your Bellringer. You have 3 minutes to complete today's Bellringer. Start the video when you're ready to begin and go to the next slide. Read the question and write your answer in a complete sentence in your Bellringer notebook. So if you noticed, you can start playing this video for a 3-minute countdown. You should be able to hear the noise as you're playing, even when you go to the other slides. You will hear the noise playing as long as you're within that 3-minute time period. The Bellringer is what does this sign mean besides subtract, negative or positive? So if you look down next to the question mark, this is your sentence that you need to write in your Bellringer notebook. This sign means it is blank. And if you can tell that you still have time working on this Bellringer, you hear the sound, go back to the previous slide and you notice you have about 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go to get that completed in your notebook. After you complete your Bellringer, your first task is to watch the Study Jams introduction video to integers. Just click on this little blue link right here and it should open up the video for you. And it's going to talk to you about what is an integer and give you some examples of integers. Your next task is to do the match up integer game. You're just going to click on this little start button and it's going to give you 4 different words that you need to match with the correct title. So for example, your choices are negative number, positive number, 0, and integer. And you need to decide which box goes with the correct description. So the first description is a number to the left side of 0. Next, you have the middle of all numbers. Then you have a number to the right side of 0. And last description are all the whole numbers and their opposites. If you notice, some of the key words are highlighted in black, bold-faced print, so it gives you kind of a really quick way to try to figure out where goes what. I'm sorry, where goes where, which box goes in which direction. Your next task is to complete the positive and negative guided notes using Kami. If you need help or you don't get to do this in class, there's a teacher video number 11 here posted that's going to give you a chance to go through the notes with the teacher and complete those if you're not able to complete those in actual Google Meets class live with the teacher. You'll find this assignment posted in your Google Classroom. Then your task is to practice graphing numbers on the Math is Fun number line using the dice, the interactive dice. There's a separate video for directions on how to do this, so you can click on this link when you're ready to watch those directions and figure out what you need to do for this task. And last, you're going to complete the graphing numbers on a number line practice and submit in Google Classroom. Again, you're going to do this in Kami. And you will find this assignment located in Google Classroom under this lesson. As always, the very last slide is going to give you a checklist. This is the checklist for lesson number 11, and you need to go through each item to make sure you've completed that. And then when you have finished and turned everything in, I want you to make sure you turn in the lesson assignment on Google Classroom so the teacher knows you have completed it, she can grade it, and then give you any feedback within the next couple of days that you may need. As always, if you feel like you need additional help or support with this lesson, please make a comment or reach out to your teacher by phone or email. I'm sure they will be willing to help you in any way they can or work with you in a small group if needed. That's it. That's it, scholars, for lesson number 11, Introduction to Integers. Take care, and I know you will do well on this assignment, and I will speak with you again for lesson number 12.